What's up? Yo, Chad, we are back with WWE2K25। तो आज हम लोग अपना ब्लड लाइन जर्नी कंटिन्यू करेंगे, जहाँ पर आज रिकीशी लड़ने वाले स्टोन कोल्ड स्टीव ऑस्टिन से। Let's go.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the head shrinker's run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, you know, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? You know, he had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. It became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock.
What?
Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins. And he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Okay, I will. Whoa.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. Others refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no.
No, but थोड़ा copyright लग जाएगा सर, इसलिए हम थोड़ा ये कर रहे हैं. Pretty awesome.
Is he here?
Well, there's the United States music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just
थोड़ा सा देख कर शायद क्योंकि कॉपीराइट का मसला थोड़ा इसलिए आजा.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. He's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's. It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success.
थोड़ा मार दे.
Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, let's go into Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold.
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to. Getting him right into the corner.
Got him on that turnbuckle.
Oh, superplex.
Position at top rope, heading up there. This is not going to be good. Could be catastrophic.
A superplex. I cannot believe what we just saw.
You got all those.
In the hard way. I've seen Saxon thrown out of a few local bars like that before. Please don't remind me. That was just as devastating as a sledgehammer to Austin's truck. Such thunderous impact. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent. Rikishi driver. Rikishi may have took the exclamation on this one.
Two. Rikishi summoning the fangs, the rattlesnake.
गंदा मार खा गया मैं.
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
I did it for the people.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family. Whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle, Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena.
No, John को नहीं
You've
मानना
done
है
that
भाई.
in this mode before, right?
John को नहीं मानना है.
It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable.
अरे यार जॉन को नहीं हरा रहा है
and
भाई.
you
गलत बात है भाई, हमको जॉन को नहीं हरा रहा है.
head into that ring, showcase Umaga's cruel brutality, and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He can be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being. He can easily change that trend right here tonight.
भाई हमको जॉन को नहीं हराना होगा। गलत है पैसे। हा हा हा।
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
You can see it in everyone's eyes. They all want this.
मुझे जॉन को मारना पसंद तो नहीं है भाई।
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena hold the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
As Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer. Incoming. Umaga is fired up and wants this crowd to know it.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble.
And let's remember this about last year, Bobby. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at this same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is a past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
The whole ring in between them and a collision in the corner.
Superstar setting up. Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
Belly to belly. Umaga proving to be a relentless super heavyweight, determined on becoming the WWE champion tonight.
No, a neck breaker. And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe to toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more.
Nowhere to go. And Cena's starting to falter here.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
Flatliner. Punishing power slam. Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
That's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks up.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
The challenger is going for it.
The champion is going for the cover. Oh, for the title.
The champ with the cover. And he manages to kick out at one.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
And Umaga is in control.
Umaga is showing no mercy out there.
Uh-oh. With the counter.
Cena doing what he can to halter the beatdown.
But Cena still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
Shoulder tackle.
भाई जॉन को मारने का बिल्कुल मन नहीं है भाई मेरा, पर क्या बोले, चेंज करना पड़ेगा हिस्ट्री. उमागा भाग.
This is just establishing dominance.
गलत गलत मार रहा है, गलत मार रहा है. Oh my God.
Umaga with a reversal. He's not in a good spot.
Sorry,
here,
John.
guys.
हिस्ट्री बदलने के लिए करना पड़ेगा.
From the rope. And with the attacks, Umaga
यार
has been
गेम में बहुत
delivering.
बड़ा हरा
You have to
दिया
think
था,
about
जॉन से
the
गेम शुरू
injuries
करा दिया.
mounting on Cena now. Hard into the quarter.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Ooh. Oh, that hurt. Headbutt to the back of the neck. What a chancery.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Sorry, दोस्त.
From the top, ripped off the ropes in a hurry.
That offense would definitely knock the wind out of him.
He's able to reverse it.
Every counter being answered with another. These two have learned each other so well.
Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't getting...
Here it comes!
Samoan spike.
Could that be enough to gain
And
the
the
title?
cover. He's still in
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes.
I think we all know this is only going to make a monster like Umaga even angrier.
This is how you punish your opponent. Superstar setting up.
Oh, a slam! Landed him. Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. Pile driver on its way. Sit out, pile driver. He turns it around on Umaga.
Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly.
Come back
Here
move.
we go. We've seen it once, we've seen it 1,000 times. It always works. Look out. Driven down hard.
Heading to the top rope here.
अरे बाप रे बाप.
From the top, the leader of the C-Nation. John Cena is pulling out all the stops, trying to keep Umaga down. If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will. John Cena looking to close this thing out. The STF is cinched in.
After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up? He got it! He got it! Cena got him!
चार बजे हारे का दिन बिल्कुल ये था नहीं. अभी बाकी है बात. मुझे बिल्कुल भी इसे हराने का मन नहीं था.
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Looking to explore things ringside now.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe to toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more.
Less and less time remaining on the count. Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Really cutting it close there. Cuts the attack off. John Cena with a rough blow there.
Oh, putting focus on the arm here.
Just cranking the head.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Camel clutch.
And it is deep. Is it?
Nice escape. Oh, this, what a headbutt. Looking to seal the deal, guys.
And the champion gets a shoulder up just before two.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Bam! Targets the gut to end the offense. Fighting their way out the back door for the power slam. And what a reversal. Oh, yes!
Holy time offense there.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer.
Right out of ringside and back to the mat.
Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
ठीक है.
That unraveled on Umaga. Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
That's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against the man.
Shoulders down. Two retained. He breaks the ref's count after one.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Uh-oh.
Counter from Umaga.
Oh, man.
Umaga proving to be a relentless super heavyweight, determined on becoming the WWE champion tonight.
Shoulder tackle to the body.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been...
From the top, the leader of the C-Nation. Oh, sent straight into the corner hard.
The whole ring in between them.
Oh.
Umaga with a crazed look in his eyes, staring down Cena.
Here it comes!
Samoan spike.
Oh, we headed towards a title change.
Come on.
And into the cover. New champion. An undefeated champion.
So sorry, God.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly
Ah,
no
no,
one can withstand Umaga, the Samoan bull.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff to stick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes.
ऐसा क्या मतलब है?
Summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining.
Shatter or false pressure.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head.
Oh, nice. Schoolboy from behind.
Cover! He throws his shoulder up before 2.
We'll need to get a little more to put this one away.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kick. A quick cover. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Trying to get this over with pronto.
Agonizing.
Let's hope this thing doesn't get any closer to us.
Hoping's a good start. He goes for the quick pin. And kicks out before the count.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast.
Ooh.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3. Looking for the quick pin.
And the kick out. Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Power slam.
Ooh.
Here's the cover. I think this may... Oh, wait, no.
Not like this.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
Jamal putting some punishing offense on display.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Oh, I got it tied up and a headbutt from behind. Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse. stomping right onto the arm.
Sliding into the ring now. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. It was being held. Here's the cover.
Could be it.
A kick out before 3. Couldn't quite slam the door yet. Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375. Into the pin. Can he get him here? And he kicks out at 2.
That was a long 2 count there.
Ooh. Wrench in the arm.
And the manager is searching under the ring. He can only be looking for something to fix. Will this be enough? And he gets the shoulder up before 2.
Not getting to 2 at this point has got to say something. There it is. He can end it here.
Shoulder up and the referee ends the count.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and wipe away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
And that blow has him wavering.
This is what we expect out of Extreme Rules. Full control of their opponent, slamming their opponent right in front of the corner with more in mind here. Look out!
Knees up. Got the knees up just in time. Down in a hurry. And we have a penalty. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Dropped him with him, and he goes for the pin. Strong kick out there.
Staying in this one.
And now he gets back into the ring. Ooh! His body is showing the effects of this match.
This is a classic Extreme Rules game plan, trying to deal as much damage as possible. Here it is.
Saving their teammate and the match for now.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. Goodness gracious. You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it. Ooh, sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message. From the heavens, trying to string together as many hits with their weapon as possible.
Taking Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year.
So sorry. They aren't worth. Triple threat. Tag team.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
Oh! Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion. Oh, that's gonna sting your back.
She's making the climb to the top rope. From the top! Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
And that definitely made solid impact. Becky Lynch with a great shot. These attacks taking a toll on her a little.
Lynch looking confident as ever, delivering that attack. Are we gonna see a tap?
She gets bounced into the corner. Over the elbow.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement. The tried and true method to taking anyone down.
Her schoolboy. Now looking to do battle right here in front of us. Counter from Tamina. The majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Oh, just
Just never had a chance to block any of those. Using the knee as a weapon. Boom. Ooh, little impact into the corner.
Place against the ladder here.
I don't know what the plan is now. Shot to the chest. Forcing her right out of the way. Big elbow.
Setting up the ladder in the corner. And Lynch gets stonewalled. Once again, she's put on the back foot.
If this keeps up, climbing that ladder is going to be very difficult. Inverted backbreaker.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon. Natalya. Sit out, powerbomb.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Oh, and it's reversed.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Oh, goodness. Blasted right into the corner.
What's coming next? Suplex. Very nice. Set bumping in front of sleep.
Nicely done.
Oh, God.
Checked right out of the ring.
And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there.
reach. Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
Natalia sent flying to the outside. She's heading out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room.
This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent. Look at this. Boom. Nice. You got to feel for Tamina looking beaten down at this point. Everything she has been through to this point, she is feeling all of it right now. Well scouted by Saiyans. Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank? Setting it up. Look at this inverted figure four.
Another damaging attack on Carmella.
In the back of Tamina's mind, she has to be thinking about ending this. Manhandle slam.
Oh, the death lock applied. Submission move.
This is agonizing. The death lock is in.
Setting up the ladder.
This could be it.
Lips looking to secure.
Might tap here. Not that it'll matter.
Still have.
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
Yeah, she's trying to ask for mercy, but not even tapping out.
And now here's Carmella.
Charlotte doesn't have a chance of coming back from that maneuver. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it.
I hate to be negative, but this could end terribly.
Yeah, you should probably cover your eyes now, Saxton.
Oh, man.
Stops the kick.
Oh, man, right on the jaw.
यार ये मनिंदा तक सड़क पे है।
That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
स्टूडेंट के साथ जीतते ही हो यार, क्या करे?
She turns it around with the reversal.
Oh, man, thrown with such force. The whole ring is rattling.
ओए,
This is the chance. Could be the only one.
It's going to take some time, but you
अरे यार इसका
just
लफा।
keep going.
This has got to be it.
Victory is inevitable.
सुपर किक
Could be it.
ठीक है रुको, स्ट्रेटेजी बनाते हैं, रुको लोगों को पहले थका देते हैं।
Look at this. Picture perfect backbreaker. Uh-oh. Flair retaliating.
टैक्टिक्स
And Tamina didn't see this coming.
और बेकार से है ये।
On a leg drop. Bulldog.
पता नहीं।
Oh, right to the throat.
Incredible.
ब्लड लाइन की है।
Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this.
अच्छा मौका भाई, रुको भड़का गया। देखो
Rich rolls through, and she's got the disarmer.
अरे भाई,
It's got to be a matter of seconds before...
She's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation.
मैं बहुत ज़्यादा वेयर ऑफ हो गया
Just
भाई।
ejected from the ring. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
अरे बहुत खराब लगा उसको। ठीक है, उठ जाओ।
Nice takedown by Becky, looking for the armbar.
The disarmer is locked in.
Hyperextending the elbow. Just looking to do some damage.
And the agony has no reason to end as we see her tapping out in pain.
And retaliates with a counter.
ये अच्छा मौका।
She set the ladder up dead center.
now. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Into a sidewalk slam. And her torso really looks to be the big target here. I don't think the focus is on winning any longer.
भाई गलत भाई अभी भी शायद वो
Goodness from the
ले लीजिए
top.
रोक ले जाओ
If that's what they have, I don't want to see what's next.
बहुत बढ़िया
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Try not to fumble around too much here.
And now Carmella with a super kick.
इस काम से तो इंस्टेंट खत्म ही हो जाता है
The disarm her. And you still need to find a way out of this. Tapping won't save you.
पहले भड़क कम करते थे
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does. Stiff headbutt.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win?
Oh no, here we go.
This could be the biggest from the heavens. Splash from the top. Becky's hope to reclaim her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker.
नहीं यार
You can almost see the gears turning in their head as they set up the table, sliding back into the ring.
चलो वो तो गई है लेकिन लिंच को हमको खिलाना था उसको खिला दिया है और आप बच्चे लोग चलो
I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight.
ठीक है यही मौका है आराम से
Just ended right there.
चलो बिठाओ तो लोगों पे आराम से
Condition to climb a ladder.
लोगों मार के खत्म करने दो
Tamina, she's thinking big.
Targeting the leg there.
And now here's Tamina. Super kick. Ouch.
He gets around
नहीं
the attack.
भाई ये नहीं हो रहा था भाई मेरा प्लान का अगेंस्ट चली गई लो डबल टीम किया जा मेरे ऊपर बाप रे बाप भाई क्या मारा भाई
She reverses and creates.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Natural selection. The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
And she had Charlotte's number there. Flair getting out of the ring the hard way.
चलो 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 अच्छा मौका
Here we go.
चलो 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 चलो
Ring.
Position.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
अरे यार छी भाई
Open right now.
Needs the focus and pull it together.
Escape that in a hurry.
ये तो खत्म नहीं किया ठीक है
Schoolboy.
Super kick.
Oh, God. Right to the cranium.
Becky moves out of the way.
Looking to go up high.
Leg drop.
Steel ladder being used as a weapon. She looks like she's struggling for air here.
Yeah, those focused attacks to her core are going to do that.
Scaling the ladder even further.
जल्दी फिनिशर फिनिशर
This far.
अरे यार फिनिशर आया ही नहीं मेरा छी भाई
Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow. Oh no, she could be caught here.
भाई सब बेयर ऑफ हो चुके हैं सब का सब बेयर ऑफ हो चुके हैं
Applied. This is agonizing. This could be it.
मेरे ऊपर नहीं
No.
मेरे ऊपर ही गिरी क्या बड़ी साहब
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things
क्या
off.
ब्लड लाइन की है
Becky Lynch has a hold on the arm, and the disarm her is locked in.
काम करते
Using
हैं
this,
हम लोग को
and
ना
look
पड़े
at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here. She's heading out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step.
She's tossed right out of the ring.
Ladders in position, gonna make the climb.
She's stretching, but can she get a grip?
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it.
This might be the final pull. It's almost down.
And she's making her way to the top rope here. Drop kick hits the mark. From the heavens, big time splash.
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase?
I can see.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. Tamina heading up. From the heavens, good Lord, taking flight.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Ooh. Powerful contact by Tamina.
नहीं गलत 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 भाई कितना सेटअप हम किए थे सबके लिए देखिए तो अपने
What a display of strength here. Shot your face after that one. Ledge set ringside.
Right here where this one's heading.
Charlotte's eyes.
नहीं finisher नहीं
Measuring her up. Quick thinking from Tamina. The bomb, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied. Just looking to do some damage. She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering. And a well-timed counter. She's launched out of the ring.
अब ज़्यादा लोग होने चला ये
Center of the ring.
लॉकऑन हट जाता है चलिए जाओ उसको रोक
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Natalya has a grip on the briefcase.
Natalya's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. Hell whip. Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win?
Oh no.
And up that ladder. Center of the ring. Oh, meant to run right now. Not gonna let them up the ladder without fight. She takes this fight up in the air, refusing to back.
नहीं ले लेगी
She's reaching up and trying to
और शाल ले
as fast as
लेगी
she can.
अरे बाप रे बाप क्या रुकी है भाई
Difficult to
अब ले ली
The Hart family legacy lives on.
सही बात बात करने लगे थी जा जा जा
And she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't save her here. She's headed outside now.
Up high.
नहीं
Heading up to the top turnbuckle.
Charlotte with the spear. The queen just unleashed her royal wrath on Becky Lynch.
From the heavens.
नहीं
Missed there.
भाई कौन है भाई
Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney.
देखिए इस कमी मेरा पूरा प्लान फेल कर दिया तब से इसको तो बता रहे इधर इसको तो चेयर तोड़ देंगे अब बता रहे इसको
This isn't going to be good.
भाई
That kick.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping. The way out.
And she just carved a path for herself.
Laying out the competition before attempting the ascent.
Ooh, bullseye. Nice takedown there.
अब अगर लोग का ड्रामा हुआ नहीं छोड़ेंगे लोग फिर आ रही है ये
Launched right out of the ring.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Now position out of the top.
इसको हम बता रहे अब तो लोगों को सवाल नहीं उठेगा
This match may be about to reach its finish. Feel like we're about to see a car crash. Climbing up, but is there enough time?
कोई रोक से जल्दी रोक कर हम ले लेंगे
Any opening could be the opening. You just have to go for it. Becky's reaching.
नहीं
Can she unhook it in?
Yes,
Close to
मारने खाने
reclaiming her championship.
ये हुआ बात बहुत अच्छा मौका है बहुत हो गया उठा तमीना अरे यार उठा इसको। ठीक है बहुत अच्छा मौका क्या। अरे यार रिवर्सल क्यों मार दी इसको। अकेले बहुत मारेंगे ये मैच खत्म हो जाएगा इसके बाद 1v1 इसको बहुत मारेंगे। और ये खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा है वन इन द बैंक।
With that sharp elbow.
Now Natalya sent to the outside with authority. She's ready to take this match to the outside.
Natalya's locking the crosshairs now.
Ladder shot.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
She's got it.
For mercy, but not even tapping out can help her. Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Look at this. Going to the top one.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
A quick reversal.
अरे यार ये कौन है?
Shoulder right to the knee.
Super kick. Big time move. But it'll be all for nothing if she can't capitalize on this one.
And look at front knee. Back suplex.
बस 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 यही है मौका है और इससे ज्यादा मौका नहीं मिलेगा कोई।
She set the ladder up dead center.
Her eyes are on the prize now.
Come on, Kaif, ले ले।
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble with that.
ले ले Kaif, ले लिया। ओ भाई बाप रे बाप पगल हो गया भाई। Finally.
And the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
This has to feel so validating for Tamina. She came in tonight with her family in mind, and they must be...
बाप रे बाप bloodline.
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso look to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary.
Yes, yes.
The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up
no matter
in
I hate them,
wrestling
but hate नहीं
to
मतलब
keep
थोड़ा सा
their
लोग
edge. And sure, in recent years,
cringe लगता है पर
it's
ठीक
been
है कोई बात
difficult
नहीं।
between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy
Roman से लड़ रहा है भाई, Roman से लड़ रहा है।
as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the bloodline. When Jimmy and Jay are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, the New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any 2 of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jay could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell.
ठीक है, समझ गए। न्यू डे का लास्ट डे करना है। चलो, आजा कॉफी, सॉरी।
The goal is obtaining those tag team championships. Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match with the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expected and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be on.
Shoulders down, championship at stake.
2.5, and if he keeps this up, we'll be out of here sooner than expected.
In the corner here.
Non-stop blows.
Now a series of vicious snaps in the turnbuckle.
Not giving the champ a moment to breathe with those boots.
This cell is meant to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We are going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the ways it can torture every part of your anatomy.
Champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. No, he kicks out.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
कोई बात नहीं, और सर्विस हुआ था इसका।
And right into the pin. There's 2.
क्या कर रहा भाई?
That'll wake you up. Big blood. Woods gets him back. Oh, that hurt. Right to the kidney.
Talk about devastation.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we play a show.
The champion doing everything to retain here.
And a kick out before even one there.
Maybe that was just to keep his opponent off balance.
Ooh. Around the waist.
Oh, Biggie.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
Ooh.
भाई गलत है.
Back into the ring here.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that.
He's been taken hold of. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day say, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love
The pin for the championship. Manages to escape before the 3 count.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close. Oh!
Schoolboy. No, rolls through.
This is a bad position for the title. New champ. And it's a kick out at one for the defending champion.
I didn't think this match was close to over. He's heading back to the ring.
Ooh, hard into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who, of course, Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
Would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
Shoulder tackle.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Elbow drop. What grace.
Recover. New champion coming.
On the save.
That might have been it.
Man, the neck breaker.
Today refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group.
Come on.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
क्या कर रहा है यार, एकदम घटिया है.
Oh. Oh, right to the throat.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Finger.
Usos splash by Jay.
Innovative offense from the Usos. Could end it all right here.
After me.
And the Usos are 5-time tag team champions.
Here are your winners.
Yeah.
And the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Hell in a Cell just became the Uso Penitentiary.
It was barbaric. It was volatile.
It lived up to the hype is what it did. The 2 greatest tag teams in the entire industry, raising the bar of competition.
Dun, 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 dun.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman.
I'm so sorry, but Diva matches. Oh, it's a title match. Women's Championship. Oh, तब तो जीतने होगा बेचारी के लिए.
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi. Bayley versus Naomi, SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi.
Quick pin, championship on the line. And she kicks out.
Looking for a speedy pinfall there.
Oh, look at head scissor.
And you still feel the glow when the lights are out?
We've said it time and time again. Naomi may be the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Yeah, Naomi wants to depend on athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style.
Reflex is so important in a match like this. Just stretching out the arm. That can prohibit any use of their shoulder going forward.
She's quick.
And Bayley is being humbled here.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts.
Kick to the midsection. Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get. Driving face first.
And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
We know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pace in this match, but Bayley's going to look to wear Naomi down.
Yeah, Bayley's going to want to slow down the pace and let the adrenaline wear off for Naomi. Bayley can also turn up the aggression here in a way I'm not quite sure Naomi can match.
And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley, who has been very insulting, very humiliating to a lot of people in WWE.
And that attitude is why Naomi wants to dethrone. Bayley take the SmackDown Women's Championship away from her, and maybe
Feel the glow! Feel it, guys!
I'm feeling it. Oh, I think she's gonna do it. I think Bayley's gonna tap out.
A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. She catches Bayley with a counter.
कैसा है? Full power running, rope rebound, split movement. अच्छा चलो split movement.
Across the ring with a bulldog. Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a 3-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Naomi has said she needs her title back. Force applied to every inch of the arm with that one.
Snap married over.
Goes down low with the drop kick. We all know what is going through their head here.
Yep, destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck.
Oh, and that's what she gets for taking her eyes off her opponent.
She still fights out in one.
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
In the corner now, she doesn't...
Sure.
Naomi is some athlete.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
The cover! Now we did it! We have a new champion!
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi!
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Atha and Sika, without the wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia. It was Alpha and Sika who built the family up, training generation.
Here's the bell, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys. Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
The opponent draped over the top rope, this superstar.
Alpha and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Somebody's got to put a stop to this. Oh, foot just stomping down.
Headlock applied, toss their opponent. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Devon's toughness being called into question by that offense.
Alpha coming at him with incredible intensity.
And that was a hell of a DDT there. And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their under. From the top! Now bringing the fight back into the ring. And what a maneuver we just saw there.
Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
And Bubba is countered.
A little cockiness here from Devon Dudley.
Headbutt!
Golly.
And Devon didn't find a counter for that.
This maniac's out of control. That's how you unleash brutality. Find the animal in you.
And he counters.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
And as a couple of Hall of Famers once said, it's time to get the tables.
And he comes in under the ropes then. Clubbing blow. Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo. And we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack the offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
That blow might be a test to Bubba Ray's toughness.
Yeah, Alpha put a little extra oomph into that one. Oh no, this isn't going to be good.
And the Dudley Boys are the kings of the tables match.
Here are your winners, Bubba Ray and
Two-on-two tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother would put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. Oh my goodness. And Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
here are your winners,
It's easy, yaar.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land. He's violent. He's strong, he's fast, he's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal chief. When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal. He, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's rogue bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question. The future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done. Few men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sikoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant. One way or another, Solo Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply await any and every opportunity.
ठीक है. चलो.
Now this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly had no challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness. Melo had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Melo and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being spared a Melo-bration and getting a real match. And
And I would have never expected Sikoa to show up. He just joined the Bloodline on SmackDown, and now he's in the main event of NXT. Can the Bloodline get even more gold tonight?
You got to imagine that Roman Reigns, the Usos, even Paul Heyman are watching this match closely right now.
Oh, absolutely, Cole. We're talking about the man who has held the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship for 744 days. And the Undisputed Tag Team Champions, the Usos, who have held those titles for 422 days.
Record-breaking reign.
Early cover for the title. And there's a kick out of one.
Too early in the match to end it.
Solo Sikoa already with the strategic advantage, taking Hayes by surprise and challenging him for the North American title.
And the Street Champ needs to continue to be unpredictable if he wants that championship. He's got two sets of eyes watching his every move, so he needs to outmaneuver both Melo and Trick to succeed.
Up and down, what a gourd buster.
Did you see Melo's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Melo thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a triple threat for the North American title back at Spring Break 5 months ago. But they essentially canceled each other out that night, and neither man left with the title. Tonight, we're going to see who the better man is, and it'll be the one who leaves with the title.
Just getting pummeled as the champion was unable to return fire.
Followed by the leg drop.
Hayes is being cut down at every corner.
And the power of Sikoa proving too much for Hayes right now.
Ooh, headbutt from the rear.
Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Melo has the biggest crown and the heaviest head.
Melo has indeed proven worthy of said crown, but he's face to face with a man who has a seat at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, both men have earned their status thus far, that's for sure. Big time power slam.
He answers right back.
And Hayes is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
That's possibly the trigger for Hayes to battle his way back into this.
Solo continues to maintain the advantage.
And it looks like Solo has all the answers for Carmelo at this point.
Sikoa.
फिनिशर इसका oh splash
just absolutely laid waste to Melo. Can Solo win the title?
Oh, the face has been planted.
Put into the corner. What could be next? Getting him in place, but for what?
From the top. Snapmare.
That was nasty.
The gentlemen, we may be moments away from the top.
Solo with the Samoan splash. Can a champion stop for that? What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo
I ain't doing this one.
क्या
We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase, and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Ray and Diva.
Come on, Roman.
I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile.
Oh.
And it's way too personal.
Yes, it is personal.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
अरे यार,
came up
Shield
together in
lost
the
चले गया
Shield.
दिखा दिया भाई.
And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31,
भाई ये मुझे याद है भाई क्या रिएक्शन था मेरा
Roman
बचपन में जब ये
Reigns,
खेल
in
लगा
the
था.
main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up.
Yes, I understand. Right?
And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase?
बहुत मारेंगे हम Seth Rollins को इतना बड़ा के मारेंगे हम पर्सनल है सच
because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring.
सही बात.
Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE.
For sure.
And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction.
Don't worry, Paul Heyman. I'll do the job.
That's a spoiler.
I'll do the job. The tribal chief. Oh भाई 2022 को रोमन भाई अलग है भाई. 2022 को रोमन विंस अलग चीज है भाई. I can't skip. The tribal chief won't allow me to do so.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal.
Let's see this thing.
For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own, but that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief.
Let's do this, Roman. आजा शत, आजा शत, पुराना खा रहे.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shields.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
Universal Championship match, ठीक है, ठीक है.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
ठीक है, चल लो दोस्त.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
आई बाबा, ठीक है.
And that title, the WWE Universal Championship, has been in Reigns' possession for a record-breaking 516 days. Can he extend the reign even further tonight? Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Wow! Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
A bone-rattling knee.
Reigns establishing the upper hand.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP. Because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Got him in the corner now. Trapped in the corner, no escape from these punches.
Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
The power and rage of the tribal chief is just overwhelming Rollins here. Sit-out powerbomb. I hate to say this, but the tribal chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on it.
You know what, guys? I was afraid it was going to get to this point. Top rope!
नहीं.
And finally shoved off the top. Stomping the arm. Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Misses the target. Rapid fire Samoan drop. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
Para.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
I have
directly into the cover.
The damage is done.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
Steering clear there.
And now propped up in the corner.
Being placed onto the top rope. This game's about winning at any and all costs. This competitor knows exactly what they want to do. Perched on the top rope. Here it is!
Good.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Roman with his opponent across his own shoulders.
Switches into a flapjack.
The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield.
He's looking for some sort of respite, unable to get out of the ring.
He doesn't want to be hung up in the bottom rope like that. Drive-by.
Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
Rollins lands hard ringside. Decides to leave the confines of the ring. And he slides him back to the mat. Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat.
force. That'll give you whiplash. Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash. The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. But Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium ladder match in his career. Never successfully defending a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of all.
Bang! Maybe that'll teach him not to take his eye off the ball.
Shot right to the kidney. Just battering their opponent.
Roman cannot be stopped here.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now.
Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles. Oh, look at this. Raining right hands. No escape from these punches.
Come on.
My God, enough. I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
Lift up. And some effective offense with that one. Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
Right now, Seth is unable to evade Roman's offense.
Oh!
Stomping. Trouble might be coming our way.
Quick, Saxton, get under the table to protect yourself.
Good idea.
And his head is taking even more damage. Back in the ring.
And Reigns is really fired up.
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Chal.
Boom! Read that one.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Moving into the ring.
Punch connects.
Oh, look at the knees. Just unloading knees to the body.
Slice. But a counter power slam.
Lining him up. This is now Seth Rollins' chance to end.
Oh no!
Look out! We might see a new champion crown.
Shoulders down. Two count. What unbelievable power.
You gotta be kidding me. What just happened? I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
And guys, on most nights, Rollins would have just ended this, but not tonight.
German suplex.
Reigns gets out of harm's way. Dropped with a suplex.
The head of the table, and Seth freaking Rollins are at war right now.
Bombs being thrown between these Shield brothers, but only one will be left standing.
Placing him in the corner here.
Just taunts their opponent.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle.
And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness. My God, enough!
इसका सुपर फिनिशर कहाँ गया? Super finisher ना? Corner putting strike, Superman punch, spear bomb.
Oh, watch this display of power.
Reigns with a schoolboy, not done yet. Lifted up his opponent. Powerbomb.
Reigns
is wasting no motion.
Rollins has to find a way to right the ship here. Kick right to the midsection.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Lands face first. Right in the solar plexus. Perfect drop kick.
Come on, Roman.
Oh, what a clubby blow. And he scores a reversal on Rollins. Forearm smash. Reversal. He saw that coming.
Come on, Roman.
Just oozing confidence out of his pores. He's got the champ on the ropes right now. And his body seems to be the focus of the attack.
And here we go, returning to the ring. Reigns had that scouted. Oh, what a boot to the face!
Sent to the corner.
Super finish.
This might be it. The champ might keep it here.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the tribal chief. Roman may never forgive Rollins, but now he can forgive.
ओह भाई मजा आ गया. यार रोमन एक सेकंड देख रहे हैं. तो आई गेस शायद आज के लिए इतना ही. You will see you soon in our next stream. Till then, peace out.